I'm Brenna Jeanneret, author of The Law of Birthdays, illustrated by Marina Kandra. And my book is about a little girl who goes to the king's birthday, and the king declares that the law of birthdays is that everybody has to have cake at a birthday. But the little girl doesn't want cake, and the king isn't having it. He doesn't agree with this at all, and the little girl has to um, explain to him or get him to come around to the fact that it's okay to have a choice. I was inspired to write this book because I have a 7-year-old of my own who doesn't always want to eat the things that I offer him to eat. And I think it's really important for kids to have a choice. Um, I think it's important for adults to have a choice and people across the board, no matter what. Um, so I was inspired to write this book because if children grow up knowing that they have a choice, then adults will also know that they also have a choice. It's a really important thing for people to know. Um, let's see. And for birthdays, myself, I like to celebrate birthdays with pie or French fries, like the little girl in the book. I don't really have a sweet tooth, and also I'm vegan, so I don't eat a whole lot of desserts. So that's how I like to celebrate birthdays. The little girl in the book is a lot like myself, actually, in a lot of her tastes and definitely in her stubbornness. Um, so I was not able to work directly with my illustrator, Marina, but she is lovely. We've chatted over um, direct messaging and email and stuff like that. And my publisher, Cardinal Rule Press, was amazing in terms of communication between me and the illustrator. They sent me sketches and they asked what I thought about the color palette. They asked for character descriptions. So I was actually really heavily involved, which was really nice. Um, I also have a Kidlit podcast that I co-host with a friend of mine. It's called You May Contribute a Verse, if you want to check it out. And I actually asked Marina to come on, but her native or her first language is not English; it's Russian. So she was very lovely chatting back and forth, but she said she'd rather not come on the podcast just because that it's hard to communicate in a different language. So anyways, she, like I said, I very much enjoyed working with her, and I would love to work with her again down the road. Her illustrations are so vibrant and so fun. Um, so besides my own book, The Love Birthdays, a couple of books that I've read recently that I really like are Sometimes Cake by Edwina Wyatt. That's a great one, and also this one, which has just come out and I just read recently, Harriet's Reflection by Marion Cady or Katie Kadi. Both are great and very unique, interesting plots that I have not seen before. And before I go, I would like to read you just a little bit of the Law of Birthdays. It'll be a quick little snippet. I'm going to read you my favorite part. So this is in the middle of the king wondering why on earth this little girl doesn't want cake at the birthday. So, well, to begin with, I'm vegan. I don't eat animal products. I'm told there are alternatives, something called a flax egg. I can't handle that much sugar. Define handle. Say I eat a big fat frosting covered piece. I'm listening. I'd be filled with energy. I'd start bouncing all over. I'd bounce right into the ceiling and knock the lights down. Then there'd be no electricity in the whole kingdom. We'd eat cake in the dark. Tell me, is the royal oven electric? Yes. So, at least we'd have cake. I don't want cake. That's my favorite spread. It really highlights the frustration of this little girl and the fact that the king is just not really getting it, and she's trying so hard to just like get the point across. She just wants to have a choice. She wants to be able to say yes or no to cake, which seems reasonable. So, anyways, that's my favorite spread. Thank you so much for letting me share it with you. And if you're in the area, please check out Boulder Bookstore. You can order signed copies of The Law of Birthdays there. You can get any of the books that I mentioned, Harriet's Reflection or Sometimes Cake. And my son and I were just there, and we bought the 4-box set of Max Meow, and we also pre-ordered the new Dave Pelkey, so you can also get that. Anyways, thank you so much, and I really enjoyed chatting with you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.